Nagaland Veterinarians Association Braji Kohima de World Veterinary Day 2026 commemorate Kurigina workshop organized Kurusha. Program do Veterinarians Guardians of Food and Health Laga team Pitor de Lucia. Program de special guest Secretary Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services and Tribal Affairs Angelina Tajanbra. Koishe ki Sarkar Bra NLM aro state laga schemes te committed thakado thik homoi de resources aro training matched kurubole lage aro future ready Nagaland to future ready veterinary service lage kushe Tajan Bras of veterinarians can get responsibility thik book will encourage kushe program laga details sai sabo.
A very good afternoon to you all. I am in fact very deeply honored to stand here as your special guest on World Veterinary Day 2026. The theme chosen this year, Veterinarians, Guardians of Food and Health, could not be more relevant for Nagaland, or for that matter even for the Northeast and for the world. When we use the word guardian, what does it mean? If you look in the dictionary, the word guardian is explained as custodian, keeper, or protector. Now today in our context, what does it mean to be a guardian veterinarian? A guardian does not wait for trouble. A guardian anticipates, prevents, and protects. That is what every veterinarian does every day. As a veterinarian, you guard our food. In Nagaland, food is culture. When we go to festivals and weddings, it is mitun, it is pork that we prefer. Then when we come to our kitchens, it is again pork, chicken, and so on and so forth. And we also feed eggs to our children every day. None of this reaches our food plate safely without a veterinary. When you certify the meat at the slaughterhouses, your vaccination drives in border areas, your One Health approach, which is actually become very popular in recent years, your surveillance of zoonotic diseases, these are public health acts. When you vaccinate a dog or test a pig, remember that you are vaccinating and protecting a family. Thirdly, as a veterinarian, you guard our livelihoods. For our farmers, or for an entrepreneur for that matter, an animal is not just livestock. It is a bank account for them. It is a child's education, a daughter's wedding for the farmers. One outbreak can push a household into debt. Your deworming camps, artificial insemination services, and farmer trainings are direct poverty alleviation programs. The women-led self-help groups or the livestock entrepreneurs in Nagaland who are rearing poultry and piggery, if they're successful, their success is your success too. Now today, as a special guest, let me place 3 reflections basing on this theme. Number 1, recognition. The work of veterinarians is often invisible because your work is mostly preventive. To all the veterinarians here this afternoon, you have entered the noblest of profession. You will hold in your hands not just a stethoscope, but the trust of farmers, the safety of food, and the health of the public, wear that responsibility with pride. This is not a job, but this is a calling. On World Veterinary Day 2026, lift your heads. You are veterinarians. You are guardians of food and health. And Nagaland is safer because of you. Thank you, and I wish all of you a very happy Veterinary Day. Thank you.
Today we gather to celebrate World Veterinary Day, a day that recognizes and honors the extraordinary contributions of veterinarians across the globe. This year's theme, Veterinarians, Guardians of Food and Health, perfectly captures the vital and multifaceted role we veterinarians play in safeguarding not only animal well-being but also human health, food security, and the sustainability of our environment. Veterinarians stands at the intersection of animal care, public health, and food safety. We are the silent guardians who ensure that the food reaching our table is safe, nutritious, and free from disease. From farm to market, from laboratories to remote rural communities, our presence is indispensable. We work tirelessly to monitor animal health, prevent diseases, outbreak, and ensure hygiene practices in food production systems. In the agricultural sector, veterinarians play a crucial role in supporting farmers and strengthening rural economies. Healthy livestock leads to increased productivity, improved livelihood, and enhanced food security. Let us move forward with a shared vision where animals are treated with care and dignity, where food systems are safe and sustainable, where communities thrive in harmony with nature. Together we can build a future that is healthier, safer, and more compassionate. Thank you. Long live the Nagaland Veterinarians Association. Gopnali.
Today, as we come together to commemorate the World Veterinary Day under the theme Veterinarians, Guardians of Food and Health, we have a theme speaker for the workshop where we can deliberate, focusing mainly on safe food production. And on this auspicious day, it is also good to be reminded how, when, and why the World Veterinary Day is observed, and also a way where we can pay our respect and honor the pioneers. This has been eradicated in 2011, and I think this has significance of World Veterinary Day. We are aware of ASF during the last 2-3 years. It has caused so much of economic loss because of import or because of the disease that was spread. Then we are also aware of FMD. Based on the report of 2025, it is causing a loss of over 20 to 25,000 crore to India. So we are aware what disease can do to a nation. It is important to retrospect our activities on real-time basis. Under SASKI 26-27, the budget initiative, our performances are now being monitored based on a qualifying criteria. The fundings will all be based on how much we can score, which I feel is very important. Let us together rededicate ourselves towards achieving the goals and play our role to fulfill our responsibility to give the highest standards of care and support for animals and their owners. And I'm sure that through today's theme, which we will be enriched more on our professional knowledge. And with this, I want to wish all a very happy World Veterinary Day. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It is both an honor and privilege for me to be standing here in this esteemed gathering, observing the World Veterinary Day 2026. This year's World Veterinary Day 2026, the theme, although it is a repetition, veterinarians, food and health. It truly reflects the role of a veterinarian, and it is my heartiest and warmest greeting to all the veterinarians, para-veterinarians, and the personals in the related government machinery system who has dedicated their services for animal health, human health, and welfare of the society. Thank you so much, all of you. Since pertaining to our state context, the Department of Animal Husbandry or the veterinarians of the state, how much have we fared upon? If we look back, we can see that the director has rightfully mentioned now, Rinderpest, which was one of the most contagious and economically dreaded disease, had been eradicated from the state of Nagaland. There are other contagious diseases of economic importance, diseases of zoonotic importance, which are still prevailing but under control. I will not name them all, but for example, FMD, classical swine fever, Rannicate disease, and so forth. All these diseases are rabies. These are not as dreadful as before when the outbreak occurred first. They are under control to certain extent. So from the disease prevention point of view, that would be the pride for the veterinarians of the state. Looking into the food aspect, food of animal origin, the habit of our Naga people rearing only the local pigs, pot-bellied pigs, in their not backyard but front yard, let us call it, in the villages, has been weaned out to rearing crossbred pigs, and Nagaland happens to be the producers of the most hygienic pork in India. Our rearing system has improved to such an extent. As a result, now the farmers are rearing dairy cows, and that started from the department's initiative through state cattle breeding farms in different districts. We feel now when it comes to poultry meat, chicken, the department have introduced low input technology birds, and the broilers today are most popular poultry bird that is being reared by urban people, urban farmers, or the rural farmers alike. So that would be in terms of food production.
The profession of this veterinary is very challenging. And I'm happy that quite a good number of our professionals are in the department. But simultaneously, I'm also proud that more than 50 veterinarians are in different services. Some are in the central services like IFS. I'm told that there are 5 veterinarians from the state of Nagaland has been included into, 5 of them are into this IFS. Likewise, so many are in the central services. And even in the state services, we are in the, administrative services, police services, and likewise in different departments. And the reason why I'm saying this, we should not have any complex. there are certain times where I come across that we seems to be a little, having a complex. But I'm challenging you today, and I'm telling you today, dear friends, we are second to none. This more than 50 graduates from veteran professions are different services, which literally means we are also qualified. We are also being able to do what others can. This is one thing that I would like to challenge every one of us. And we also claim ourselves that we treat the creatures which are dumb. Dumb in a sense they cannot say what they suffers, what they want. It is the veterinarian who should be able to diagnose what the ailment is, what the want is. We seems to be listening and also catering the needs of the food safety measures. I'm happy that the profession is really upscaling. But there are so many challenges ahead of us. And today, this World Veterinary Day, I would like to urge my colleagues, all of you, to ponder upon, as the per capita consumption in terms of Nagaland state, how reliability, how the data has been, consistently reported, only the department knows. But this morning I was going through our annual administrative report, and which clearly says that we have a deficit of 263.56 crores for import of meat, of important meats to the state. And this department annual administrative report says that we could produce only 44.5%, which literally means 55.5 is still lacking. Isn't it a challenge to this profession? I would like to call all of you to have the self-analyzed and introspect of what we are doing. While discussing this issue, today I'm pretty sure that there is a mixture of the government servants and also the, who are on private practices. I would like to emphasize on the government sector first. I'm happy to tell you that the veterinarians are the most highly paid salary group in the country. I repeat once again, the veterinarians are the most highly paid salary group in the country. And when we compare the salary, I think I would like to say that we need to do, or we need to go for extra miles. Are we doing justice to our profession? Are we doing justice to our service? Maybe there are certain times that our professionals may feel that, no, since we are getting our salary, we may not go beyond our services. I think it's a challenge for us. The professional, these veterinarians, I should say that it's really a challenge for their rural economy, so-called the Nagaland economy, but mostly the rural economy. Thank all of you for giving me this opportunity. I look forward that we also meet and also work together in the near future too. I wish once again a very happy World Veterinary Day to all of you. Thank you.